Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is this sad story that we're being told about what happened at State House, whereby a GSU officer manning the gate was killed. Very sad story. It has left the family in a sad situation. The GSU officer was the only son, in fact, the only child to the parents. Now, there's a man by the name Kiduku Kimunya, 56 years old. He was armed, but no one could tell the way he came to the gate. He behaved like the street family people. So after he arrived at State House in Nairobi, he was trying to force himself to enter State House. This man was blocked from accessing State House by the officers manning that gate. So after being blocked, he started moving backward some steps, according to the story. Then he hid behind one of the vehicles that were being searched for clearance before being allowed to enter State House. So from behind of one of these vehicles, he came out and targeted a GSU officer with an arrow, Constable Ramadan Matanka Hamis. After targeting him, so he aimed at his chest, and the officer was gunned down. He fainted, rushed to the hospital, and confirmed dead on arrival. That is the sad story. And so many questions are now coming out. The security at State House. What was the intention of this man? So many questions.
Hata mimi unanichukua bana. Tuna hepa. Niko na wewe. Ulifanya nini? Ujizi nilifanya? Najua tu. Wacha tuende hospitali kwanza. Anapeleka wapi? Anapeleka wapi? Anaenda hospitali.
Now, you find so many questions lingering in the mind. Who was this man's target? Was it the officer who has died, or it was someone else? What was his intention? He wanted to enter State House, but having been blocked, we have ended up losing an officer. Was really this officer his target or someone else? And so, what is the level of security at State House? Is there other threats there? or what is going on? So many questions that I would want us to look into. But before we go deep in that discussion, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to our discussion. Now, in my hypothesis, my thinking is that Constable Ramadan Hamisi was not really the final or intended target for Kithika Kimunya. In fact, when the man is asked, why did you kill the officer? He said that he was sent by the devil, that it is Satan. Hayo ndo majibu anatoa. Kwa hivyo ameenda kupimwa akili, alafu pia he will be arraigned in court, then charged. Akipatikana akili yake si mzuri, basi. But the man said he was sent by the devil. So is it true that his intention when he came to State House was to kill the GSU officer? In my view, the GSU officer might not have been his main primary target. The officer just became the victim simply because he was part of the officers who blocked him from accessing State House. I'm asking myself, what if the officers had allowed this man, assume that the protocol was not followed, they allowed this man to enter State House? Would the officer have died? In my view, the man would have not targeted the officer. But since he was provoked by being blocked from accessing State House, anger drove him, his emotion, to attack one of the officers, because then they become the stumbling block for him to access State House. This man's main target, in my view, is none other than President William Ruto, in my view. In my hypothesis, that's what I believe. State House. Who is the main person in State House? The first family. Who is the head of that first family? The president. So, having decided to go to State House, armed with an arrow and a bow, the target is none other than the president. Kwa sababu hawa jamaa wote hawalali State House. Kuna wale wanalala kwao wakirudi asubuhi. So you can target them from those areas, which is more safe to deal with them than at State House here. So this man end game was to attack President William Ruto. But the question is why? That's the hard question again. Why? Why Ruto? Tumetoka kwa mambo ya kuua huyu police officer. Nishawaeleza. Sababu ni kwamba yeye alikuwa baadhi ya wale ambao walikuwa na block him to access State House. So, enga ikamsukuma amalizane na huyu. But his main cause is the president. Kwa akili zake aliona tu yeye sasa target president. So why the president? The president is at risk Many people have suffered under his leadership. We don't know what the man has suffered from. But we know people have lost their jobs. Some people have lost their businesses. Some people have become hopeless because of too many lives without delivery of services. Some people have lost their beloved one due to the current system to do with our health care. Mpeleka mgonjwa hospitali, wanakuambia shaifanya, anakufa, unakasirika. Vitu nyingi zinakasirisha wa Kenya. Wengine wamekuwa tortured in their minds, mpaka unakuwa wazimu, unakosa ufahamu wa kufikiria kama binadamu wa kawaida. So many things, so many issues are happening in this country under the leadership of the President William Ruto. And having all those situations, unawezapata mtu anachanganyikiwa kimawazo, then you can do anything. But the target, in my view, President William Ruto. Some of the reasons, in my view, it is what I have said. But I don't know your views. So kindly let us meet in the comment section so that we can continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.